Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to the Estudiamos podcast, where we dive into all things wellness, creativity, and building a life that feels as good as it looks. I'm Natalie Q, your mindfulness artist and guide, and I'm so excited that you're here today. So for this episode, it's going to be all about starting the year with ease. That's right, ease. Because I know that society might be screaming, new year, new me. But we are saying, new year, same amazing me, and I'm starting with grace. So grab your tea, coffee, or journal, and let's create space for a conversation about ditching the hustle and choosing flow. So I want to start by addressing the societal pressure. Let's be real, everywhere we look, it feels like January comes with a manual. You set 50 resolutions, wake up at 5, hit the gym, start a side hustle, and also heal all your entire inner child before February. Does it sound familiar? If it does, it probably sounds exhausting just saying it out loud. So this is why this mindset can really backfire. Because the truth is, forcing ourselves into a state of hyper productivity in January often leads to burnout by March. Studies have shown that 80% of resolutions, that's right, 80, fail by mid-February, and that's because we're trying to do too much, too fast. And let's not even get started on the guilt cycle when we quote-unquote fall off. So here's what I'm inviting you to do. I want you to rethink this approach. And here's a question that I'm going to ask. What if we didn't let society bully us into thinking January has to be about going full throttle? What if we started our year with the mindset that we're already enough and our growth can come from a place of love and not pressure? So I want you to sit with that. If obviously you're not driving, but I want you to sit with this whenever you have a chance and really ask yourself this question. So next, how do we start the year with ease? Because it's easier said than done, right? One I'm going to give you is embrace the slow start. Ease into your goals. Think of January maybe as the warm-up lap, not really the full sprint. Take some time to reflect on work last year and what you want to carry forward. And you know what? Maybe your focus isn't even on adding new things. It could be something that you're trying to simplify or refine rather than add new things to your list. So for example, instead of I'll work out 6 times a week, and this is an example that I give because a lot of people do this January 1st, right? Try saying I'll move my body in ways that feel joyful 2 to 3 times a week. This really builds consistency without the stress. 2, set intentions, not resolutions. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you guys enough how much I do not like the word resolutions. Resolutions can really feel rigid and overwhelming, while intentions, they feel more fluid. So ask yourself, how do I want to feel this year? Do I want to feel calm, energized, inspired? And let those feelings really be the guide for your actions. And I want to give you a journaling prompt for this. So if you're driving, like I've said before, obviously save this and come back. But what 3 words describe the energy I want to bring into 2025? Again, what 3 words describe the energy that I want to bring into 2025? And sit with that. Number 3, prioritize rest and reflection. Y'all, rest is productivity, and this is something that I had to learn the hard way. And this is the time to check in with yourself and recharge. If you're feeling guilty for taking it slow, I want you to remind yourself, seeds grow underground before they bloom. That is really what the winter is for. So a small tip that I have for you is start small by creating maybe a 5-minute morning or evening routine to really reflect or meditate. Because those small habits, they compound over time. So I want us to stop thinking that we have to jump automatically and do these habits in an excessive way. We don't. We can start simply with 5 minutes. 4, create a community of ease. So this is really important, to find or build a community that really supports your pace. Maybe join groups of like-minded spaces, or go to retreats where ease is really celebrated, because when you surround yourself with people who get it, it makes it easier to resist the pressure. And pressure that really doesn't make sense, right? So now, what are practical ways to tune into this ease, right? I'm gonna share a grounding exercise with you, and go back to this if this is not something that you can do at the moment. But let's do a quick visualization. Right now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. And imagine that you're standing on a shore of a calm lake. The water's still and the air is crisp. And think about one small thing you can do today to honor ease in your life. And I want you to hold that intention and know that it's enough. And I want you to go back to this visualization every time you feel like you're getting anxious, or you feel like you're moving too quick. It's as easy as closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, imagining that calm lake, imagining the water, the air, and thinking about the small thing that you can do today to honor the ease. Okay? I also want to encourage micro habits. Ease doesn't have to mean massive changes. Again, it's a society thing that makes us feel this way. It could really look like sipping tea before checking emails, or maybe taking a slow walk, or even pausing for 3 deep breaths in the middle of the day. I want to encourage you guys to really use these micro habits, because they are the things that really get us through the days, right? Yes, you can do the spa. Yes, you can do the yoga class, and it's not to take away from these things. I think they're also really important. But when we're busy, when we're moving, how can we incorporate these micro habits in our days in order for us to really authentically practice ease in our daily lives? And this is a really good way. So what is something that works for you? Like I said, maybe the tea before the emails, maybe a slow walk, maybe just 3 deep breaths, something really simple that can get you through the days. So now, I'm gonna recap what we just spoke about. I know it was a lot of information. So as we step into the new year, let's remember, we don't need to hustle to be worthy. Starting with ease isn't about doing less, it's about honoring what we need to grow in a sustainable way. Okay? And if this resonates with you, I want you to share this episode with a friend who really needs to hear it. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram or TikTok. It's Natalie Q. Or you can follow us on Tu Casa Wellness for more tips on living well and staying inspired. Let's kick off this year with grace and joy together. And I just want to end this cute little episode by saying thank you for letting me be a part of your journey today. Here's to a beautiful, easy-filled year ahead. Ease. Remember, ease. So I'll see you next time, but until then, take care of yourself because you deserve it.